Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2018. I keep doing this where where I forget to turn on my mic. It keeps happening very often. And yeah, I was saying hi to everyone, so let's do it again. Tama Drummer, Emilianix, Rafa, Teruki, Hiruma, Javi, Jams, the Pi P. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hello Rhea. Videos en Spanish, los videos en español. Terminando esta transmisión probablemente grabe uno en español y pues los voy a ir subiendo mientras vaya teniendo tiempo, ¿no? Acabo de regresar del regional. Mañana tendré más tiempo, probablemente en la mañana. Entonces entonces ahí serán los videos en español, ¿ok? Rhea, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. 5 months in a row. Thank you so much. We are 11 subs away from the baby Buzzwole emoji or the seeking emoji, whichever you guys prefer. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Rhea, for subscribing. Hello, Josh, and hello to Parker as well. So yeah, today, guys, Jules, muchas gracias por el video. I just uploaded the seeking video to YouTube. I figured I didn't have a video for today, so I would release that one. But yeah, welcome to Zoroark Zygarde-GX. Emilianix, I'll take a look at it, but I can't promise you, because imagine how many people want me to use their decks on stream. So I can't give preference to anyone, because then I would have so many decks to use that I wouldn't be able to feature pretty much anything else. But I'll take a look at it and give you my opinion, okay? So yeah, guys, Zygarde-GX has been one of the most requested cards since the set came out. I didn't have time to feature it last Thursday on the huge stream we had. However, we are featuring it today. So Zygarde-GX 200 HP at basic Pokemon, which is really nice. I believe this is the highest HP on a basic GX since, well, in this Sun and Moon era. Obviously there's Wailord EX, which has 50 more HP. However, it's just not as good as Zygarde, right? Its first attack, Cell Connector, deals 50 damage, and you attach 2 Fighting Energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. It doesn't state basic, however I don't think you can attach strong onto it. I would assume it's only basic energy. Then Lancerath for 4 energy deals 130 damage, which is a solid amount. It does have a heavy attack cost, but obviously the first attack helps you in covering that. And then we have Brigette GX. That's a strange way to spell Verdict. Sí, manchas ya en casa. Wishiwashi GX. Oh, true. Wishiwashi GX has 210 HP, right? And hello, Dark XP Starman. Yeah, Wishiwashi GX has more HP. You are completely correct. Brigette GX deals 150 damage, and you prevent all damage done to his Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX during your opponent's next turn. So a really solid attack. Especially in a format where we are 100% focused on GX attackers, and we do have the Bonnie card to pair with Zygarde. So you can only play this card if there is a stadium in play. It doesn't matter if it's yours or your opponent's, but you discard the stadium card, and then during this turn your Zygarde-GX can use its GX attack once again. So once the GX attacks came out, I was pretty sure that there would be mechanics that would allow you to use GX attacks over and over, and clearly it happened with Bonnie. This is the first mechanic that lets you reuse more than one GX attack per game. And then With the GX protection you have, along with the Diancie Prism, which increases by 20 damage your damage output, and also the choice bands, you're essentially dealing 200 damage, which one hit KOs most, if not all, the relevant GXs probably, and you get GX protection for the next turn. So despite the high energy cost with 4 energy, Tapu Lele can't retaliate onto you. So that's the idea behind this deck. Pat, I am going to the Toronto Regional. I leave on Friday. I'm actually arriving super late at like 11:30 p.m. to Toronto. Spatube, hello, thanks so much for being here. 190, not 200. No, it is 200. 150 plus 20 from Diancie, 170 plus choice band, that's 200, says Zul. Right? 150 plus 50 from the damage modifiers, yeah. Then Tama Drummer, thank you so much for subscribing. Very kind of you. Very kind of you guys. We are only 10 subscribers away from either a baby Buzzwole emoji or a seeking emoji. It would be pretty cool to see. Thank you so much for the support, Tama Drummer. So yeah, definitely see you there, Pat. We're also running a one-off of the Buzzwole, the baby Buzzwole, Sledgehammer. We saw how powerful that attack is on the Buzzwole Zoroark GX video or live stream. If you haven't watched that yet, it's over on YouTube. You should definitely check it out. Buzzwole was probably the MVP. Like, this card ended up being better than P-String in that deck. Dealing 30 plus 90 if your opponent has 4 prize cards is really good. You get to, like, it's a super efficient non-GX attacker, and then you also have damage modifiers, and it's really good against something like a Lele, because we have triple choice bands, we have the Guzmas, and we have the extra 20 from Diancie, so lots of potential there. For support, we have the 4/4 Zoroark GX line, probably the card that we're gonna be leading off with. Ability trade, once you're in your turn before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand, and if you do, you draw 2 cards. Righteous Beating deals 20 damage for every Pokemon you have in play, so up to 150 with a choice band. And then Trickster GX is a really cool attack, but we won't be able to use that because we have no darkness energy. I'll definitely see you at the top tables, Halsal, hopefully. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Then we also have one Mew-EX and one Mewtwo for Buzzwole GX countering purposes. I think Buzzwole GX will definitely be outspeeding this deck quite a bit, but I know a lot of people wanted to see Zygarde-GX in action. And then finally, triple Tapu Lele for the Zoroark engine to work as best as I can, as best as it can. Thank you so much, Tama Drummer. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you. The original name for Zygarde-GX's GX attack is actually Judgment GX. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Amphi, yep, we're featuring Zygarde today. And so, supporters wise, we have the triple Brigette, triple N, and then a single Sycamore. It does seem very low on the supporters, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna take out the Enhanced Hammer and put in a Cynthia. That Enhanced Hammer just feels not necessary, and the extra Cynthia would probably help. We have 2 Guzmas, we have one Acerola, we have the one Cynthia, and then we have the Bonnie, as I explained. It lets you reuse your GX attack. No strong energy, because the first attack doesn't let you recover strong energy, and then the basic energies, at least you can attach them to Zoroark as well. It's like, if you're gonna combine strong energy with regular energy with DCs, it's gonna get quite messy, and you won't get the most out of Cell Connector either. And then manually powering up 4 energy just seems way too slow. We're running triple Parallel City because it goes really well with Zoroark decks in general. Parallel City is a really good card, and then we need it in order to activate Bunny. 4 Ultra and 4 Puzzle of Time standard inclusions in Zoroark. Double Field Blower to get rid of annoying tools on our opponent's side, and then triple choice band to make sure that we're hitting for significant damage to where Zygarde-GX is not simply a 2-hit KO, and the one Float Stone so that we can retreat into the psychic type attackers. Now I'm seeing this, maybe I should take out the Acerola for a Mallow as well. No, I'm gonna take a choice band for a Mallow. I like having the Acerola, but I do think we need a Mallow to get those psychic types out and also get prepare a Bonnie, prepare the Diancie, etc. So let's save the deck and let's try it. No Palpad for Bonnie, no, because we have Puzzle of Time, and like, how many times can you realistically expect to use the attack? Like, to use your GX attack. It's not like you're gonna be able to do it every turn. If you plan it out well, you should end up using it like 3 or 4 attacks tops. Like, that even feels like a huge, like asking for a lot, honestly. So like Palpad with Bonnie, yeah, that makes sense to reuse it. However, realistically, is that game gonna drag on so long that you'll actually be able to use Bonnie more than once or twice? If it comes to that, then you have double Puzzle. Arceus has Judgment in the game, and the Shining Rayquaza card has Sky Judgment. Yeah, I mean, I generally wouldn't have an answer to that. Rafa, thank you so much for the bits. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Dalton, are you going to any expanded since it's the next US regional? No, I'm going to Toronto regionals this weekend, and then I am going to the special event in Cancun. I am not going to Roanoke, so I will not be playing any more expanded until next season, which honestly makes me very happy. Not really a big fan of expanded. Okay, we're up against Buzzwole Lycanroc, so I feel like triple Zorua makes sense here. Mewtwo also kind of makes sense, but we'll see. And then, do I want to discard the energy or do I want to attach it? I'll probably... I think I'll keep it for now. I'm just gonna pass. So yeah, Dalton, I won't be at Roanoke. I purposely chose to go to Cancun instead. We see a Guzma, that's fine. Manchas, thank you so much for the cheers. And congrats on your top 64 at Utah. I'm glad you did really well. I'm glad you did well. Okay, so thank you guys so much for the bits and the love. Thank you guys so much. Very, very kind of you. Okay, so 30 damage onto the Zorua. Also 30 damage onto the Zygarde. Interesting choice. Now we can Brooklet for our Diancie Prism. Top decking this bridge is actually really cool, because we can get rid of it. How many Giratina did I hit? I hit 0 Giratina, but it didn't matter because I lost to Zoroark anyways. Right, so it generally didn't matter. I'm gonna Brooklet. Oh, the Diancie Prism is prized, so this damage is actually gonna matter quite a bit. Yeah, I really like that Mew can copy Baby Buzzwole. That feels really, really good. Okay, so I'm gonna trade away the choice band. I'm looking for a DCE here. That's what we are looking for, and I'm actually gonna trade away this basic fighting. Peanut, thanks so much for the 1 bit. Okay, so we didn't. I'm glad, Manchas. J-Dog, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Wow, you guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. Okay, so we did not get the DCE. If we had gotten a DCE, we would be in a really good position, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach here, And I think we pass. We do have the Mallow to search for a DC next turn. And probably another Zorua, so I would imagine my opponent's going to try to target the Zoroarks. Is Zygarde really going to be relevant in the format? Honestly, I don't think so. I'm trying this deck out. It's been requested quite a bit. People are interested in the card, so I'm going to give it a genuine try. However, I definitely don't think it can keep up with this deck. I definitely do not think it can keep up with this deck. Okay, so if my Diancie wasn't prized, I would have a chance to knock this guy out, which would be really cool. But because the Diancie is prized, we actually cannot knock out the Rockruff, which really sucks. Well, I can, I guess, with Zoroark. That would be the idea here, and it wouldn't be terrible to do so because I mean, as long as I find a DC, right, it wouldn't be a bad idea to take down this Rockruff, because I would still be at 5 prizes, and then if I knock out the Puzzle eventually, I would be able to avoid the baby Buzzwole, which is really cool. Okay, so what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna trade away an N. You like the Mallow decks, but haven't found that many. Just Buzzwole after Buzzwole. You think Espeon Garb is still going to be really good? Yeah, Espeon Garb has definitely a lot of potential still. If I okay, I have to make a call here. If I Mallow for the DC, then I power up the Zygarde. If I trade again and hope to hit the DC, I'm giving up on the knockout on the Rockruff. So I feel like I'm gonna have to give up on that knockout. I'll get rid of one of these and the Acerola. Mysterious Treasure helps a lot. Yeah, definitely helps quite a bit. Okay, so all 4 DCs were in there. We just haven't been able to find one. And yeah, like, the idea behind this deck seems good, but it's so easy to just Guzma around it, and it takes so much setup that I don't think it's gonna be too relevant. Oh, okay. This was a mistake. I did not intend to do that Ultra Ball. I definitely did not intend to do that Ultra Ball. Okay. So, because I messed up, that was so silly. That was so silly. I'm sorry, guys. I get distracted with the channel. Okay. We just can't seem to find our attackers. So, yeah. I completely messed that up. I need to focus on the game, and then whilst my opponent's turn is taking place, I should focus on the chat. I don't know why I played the Ultra Ball, and then I figured, okay, I'll just grab Lele again, and then Lele was not there. Yeah, Gardy might be relevant as well. Like, people might want to use it to counter Ultra Necrozma, which is not exactly a good counter per se, but they could end up using it that way. Okay, we are in a lot of trouble. We are generally in a lot of trouble because I messed up. Probably not gonna end up winning this game, so I apologize for that. Just got too distracted by answering questions of the chat. Espeon Zoroark to combat Buzzwole? No, in order for Espeon to combat Buzzwole, it needs 2 energy. Whereas Mew and Mewtwo combat Puzzle with 1 energy, so definitely not a good idea. So my opponent using Max Elixir along with B-String. I definitely disagree with that. I do not like... Yeah, we're done here. We're done. I'm just gonna concede. There's no chance for us to win this game. It's just the deck is too slow. The deck is just incredibly slow. We weren't applying any pressure, and we kept on whiffing DC, so that also didn't help. Yeah, so I have zero hope on this deck working, to be honest. Zero hope on this deck working, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we are streaming, and I just want to make sure I take notes. We are playing Zoroark Zygarde, and we just got destroyed by Zoroark by Puzzle like a rock. And that's a loss. Okay, so not unlucky. I messed up badly. Okay, we seem to be up against a psychic deck. So I'm gonna lead the Mewtwo. Maybe there's gonna be another good psychic Pokemon next set. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we already have pretty good psychic Pokemon. Dunwings and the regular Necrozma GX are pretty decent ways to deal with it. Diancie with Cernius Break, maybe. That sounds reasonable. Hola Barijo, saludos hasta Argentina. Hello Kimby. And yeah, I generally don't think Zygarde GX is good. That's 100% true. I'm using it because it's been requested. I want to give it a serious try, but I don't think it's good. Manchas, muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Y sí, claro que sí, nos coordinamos para la semana. Muchísimas gracias, Manchas. Yeah. Too high of an attack cost. It's just not worth it, I think. Okay, I'm gonna play the Parallel City because my opponent probably has his own Parallel Cities. We were just saying how Espeon Garb could still be relevant, and I definitely agree with that. Do I still think the Ultra Necrozma deck is great? I think it's gonna see a lot of play. I don't know how inherently great it is, but it will definitely see play. Okay, I'm gonna discard the Bonnie and the Fighting, and I can't bridge it here, otherwise I am out of luck. So I'm just gonna have to Cynthia, assuming it's here. Yep. Okay. And Sima, yeah. I have a special account that Pokemon gave me, so it has all of the cards. If Buzzwole doesn't win Madison, you're gonna be shocked. Yeah, agreed. Buzzwole should be able to win Madison. And okay, not the greatest start. I don't even want to attach the fight. Well, I mean, maybe attaching the fighting to Zorua is fine. Yeah, that seems fine, I guess. I probably wanted to trade that way. It's fine. Okay. Not in a great position because we whiffed that turn 1 Brigette, but we couldn't have turn 1 Brigette and then hoped. Alex, you have a huge problem going against Puzzle with Zygarde. I don't think there's any, I mean, beyond playing one Mew-EX and one Mewtwo, I don't think there's much you can do. Pablo, ¿qué opinas de las personas que venden los sobres o los códigos para el online? Pues es negocio, ¿no? Muchas personas lo hacen. Todo el mundo vende los códigos. Vender los sobres es en contra de las reglas, pero pues al final es como si vendieran los códigos, ¿no? What are the best 3 decks right now? I would assume Buzzwole, Lycanroc, and Ultra Necrozma are at the top. I really wouldn't be able to tell you exactly which would be the 3rd deck. Migabulu has merit. Espeon Garb has merit. Zoroark decks are still pretty good. Okay, my opponent gets rid of the Parallel City, and wow, getting that exact combination is so good for my opponent. So good. Okay, so I'm not gonna bench the Zorua yet. I'm gonna evolve. I'm gonna trade away the basic fighting. And I think I'm gonna bridge it just to thin. I'm gonna get this Zygarde and I'm gonna attach the TCG onto it. Why not? And then we shall pass. Okay. Jules, you just started playing TCG 6 months ago. There's I mean, there's no formula to get the unlocked account, and they're not giving them out anymore. So you need to be like a person in good standing with the company. You need to be doing marketing for them, essentially. So like a YouTube channel, a Twitch channel, etc. Wow, my opponent just got the perfect, wow, the perfect cards. Okay. We are in so much trouble. We are in all the trouble in the world. I need Acerola. That's the only card that saves me here, and that's not an Acerola. I also lost the end. Oh my gosh. We can't attack. This deck is super clunky. We just can't attack. Oh my gosh. We simply cannot seem to be able to attack. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, no. Like there's very few channels at the moment that have one, and just raw double Guzma in my opponent's hand. What is this? Raw double Guzma in my opponent's hand. That's just crazy. Okay. So let's bring up Mewtwo, because Mewtwo can't take down this Espion. I do need a... I'm even gonna use Zygarde this game. I do need to find another TCG. And I did. Okay, I did. So that's nice. So we're gonna Psychic away the Mewtwo. We've only played 2 item cards, I believe. Yeah, 2 item cards. So Treasure Lunch doesn't knock out Mewtwo. Yeah, it's okay, Shuget. It's done and dusted. It's no big deal. The new Beast Box with Dawn Wings against Puzzle is destructive. I mean, Naganadel alone should be able to deal with Puzzle, right? The issue becomes Lycanroc. Yeah, Yellow Solo has an account, Dark Integral Gaming has an account, Gaia Storm has an account. Okay, my opponent just deals 80 damage. That's fine. That is completely fine. This Kingdom Hearts song? It's not a Kingdom Hearts song. It's a black and white song. Sorry guys, there's a lot going on in the chat. No lleva mucho la transmisión, protísimo. You can't have all the cards that exist in this game. The sets start from Hard Gold, Soul Silver, I think. I think. Okay, what do I do here? I could. Okay, I think I'm gonna load up the Zygarde. I'm finally gonna be able to attack with Zygarde. So I'm gonna pick up this, and I'm gonna pick up this, and then I'm just gonna deal 50 to the Carb. I'm gonna retreat. And we're finally gonna be able to use Cell Connector. Now that there's no threat of Espion for now, at least. And then we won't be using our GX attack. We do have enough energy for Lance Wrath. Like there's an argument to use a GX attack simply to prevent a Lele retaliation if that's my opponent's plan. We do get End, that's fine. You don't like Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. It's really cool to watch the new Super series. I'm only on chapter 90, so please no spoilers. Yeah, there's no way for Zygarde. Like I'm showcasing this deck because I know it's been requested. I know a lot of people want to see it in action, but competitively wise, I don't think this deck has any sort of hope. Okay, so now that we see my opponent power up Espion, there is a pretty big argument to... I think I'm going to power up the Mewtwo. There's a pretty big argument to take a knockout with Bird Deck GX. There is a stadium, which we also get rid of, which is huge. And that way, my opponent cannot attack me with Espion GX. So we get some defense against that. Sí, exactamente, Jules. Llegaba de la escuela a ver Dragon Ball. Okay, so we see a Super Rod. Oh wait, what? Oh, the Bonnie discards the stadium, not the GX attack. Okay, that's okay. Like this might just give us at one turn. You know, this might just give us a free turn simply because Espeon cannot attack us. Trash Avalanche is not dealing any relevant damage. It's dealing 60, which is fine because we just knocked this Garbodor out, and then all we need is to find a way to deal with this Espeon. And we actually hit a Guzma. We don't have energy, however. Don't have energy, so I think I'm just gonna Lance Wrath, and then my opponent retaliates with Psychic, and then we're one energy away from knocking out with Mewtwo. That is not an energy. We don't have a way to get an energy, but we could maybe buy ourselves a turn with Guzma onto the Garb. So that's also another option. El canal de las estrellas, así es. If you're focused on chaining Bonnie, it can run through decks. I don't know. I feel like the energy requirements are awkward. And then consistently getting Bonnies, it needs too much of an ideal setup. Which, if your opponent knows what Zygarde does, will never let you get. Will never let you get to it. So Jack, I mean, if you have a better idea for the list, I'm all open to hearing ideas if you want to share. But I mean, maybe there is a viable way. I'm just, in particular, I'm just not seeing it myself. Okay, so if I had an energy, I could just knock this guy out. Do I even end here? My opponent Sycamore into 7 bad cards, presumably. So how many ends does he have left? He has 2 ends left, presumably. If I end him first, I don't think that does much for me. So I'm just gonna Lance Wrath. It's another KO. Ooh, the Field Blower. Okay, Field Blower means we win pretty much. Was that a bell ringing? Yeah, I live next to a church, so yes. We do get the bell thing quite often on the videos now. Before it was traffic though, so I feel like the bell is a lot nicer than just rush hour traffic as background noise. Beast Awesome, what did good at Utah? At Utah we had Sableye Garb. When the tournament we had 2 Gardevoir GX decks in top 4. We had Drampa Garb doing well. We had the 1 Zoroark GX in top 8, which was surprising. Okay, my opponent Ultra Balls for Lele and is gonna play Field Blower on his own on his own choice band. He's gonna play the Lele. He's gonna, I would assume, find N. And does he have double Float Stone? Yep, there's the N. That makes sense. Does he have double Float Stone? No. Why would you? Okay, there's one. There's a choice band. Okay. Why would you? Okay. Why would you not get rid of the choice band on the Mewtwo though? That doesn't make much sense to me, honestly. Does he get the Psychic or does he whiff? Yeah, he whiffed. 1, 2. And that's game. Okay, my opponent should have retreated and we got the energy. So if he had gotten the Psychic, we could have at least attacked with Zoroark. But now we just get a win. So there we go. Zoroark Zygarde beats Espeon Garbodor. Cool. So one more game for Zoroark Zygarde. Okay. Who won? Caleb Summers, I believe, is the name of the guy who won. I unfortunately chose a really bad deck. I chose to play Trevenant, and so I ended up dropping the tournament after playing against too many Too many Zoroarks that just knew what to do, or ran hotter than the sun. Why do people play Taurus on Espion Garb? Under ability lock, it's really hard to play around its GX attack. Jules, question of the century: quesadillas must have cheese or not? Yes, they should. Quesadillas without cheese make no sense to me. How many decks done better than you thought they would since Forbidden Light? I haven't had a chance to play too much Forbidden Light because I was testing for Brazil and then I was testing for Expanded. Now I do have Toronto Regionals this weekend where Forbidden Light is not legal. However, Visualize, thank you so much for the 4 bits. I appreciate it. Next weekend is Toronto, but I definitely don't think I need to test more of the regular standard. I'm just probably gonna play Buzzwole and call it a day. Okay, another Espion Garb. We are up against another Espion Garb, but this time around we do get the turn 1 Lele and whatnot, so we should be good. And we also once again get to play Parallel City. Okay. I believe the results are up on Limitless TCG. I think they are. Okay, and then we pass. Yeah, I definitely agreed, Jack. Like if I could play 50 games with each deck, then we would see more groundbreaking results, right? However, since I have to show different decks and whatnot, it's not always exactly easy to pull off. Okay, I actually have knockout. Yeah, I have knockout on the Espion, as long as my Float Stone is not priced. There's only a Diancie in this build, no Retro, just Diancie. And Chilaquiles or Pozole, definitely Chilaquiles. I actually have some Chilaquiles waiting for me for for dinner. Okay, my opponent doesn't find. Okay, I think I really want to just secure the DC here, but not having a fighting really sucks though. Not having a fighting energy really sucks. So I think I'm just gonna grab Zoroark and then N. If I had a fighting energy, it would be a no-brainer to use Mallow, but I'm just gonna play N. No, it's fine. Like I also know I definitely play sometimes suboptimal, like the first game. Sometimes playing on stream optimally is very hard because there's so much going on, right? But it's okay. No need to apologize or anything, Jack. Like we're just discussing stuff. No big deal. Okay, so I'm gonna discard the other fighting. And no. No energy, no. I'm gonna attach to a Lele. And then I'm gonna pass. And yeah, I am from Ciudad de Mexico. I don't know, I just really like cheese on my food. So I just really like cheese on my food. Wait, did I miss? Did I miss? Or has it not? Rafa, thank you so much. I don't know why it's not showing up, or I missed it. Thank you so much for the 50. Wow, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Sorry I missed it on stream. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Okay, once again, my opponent is able to find that. Thank you so much, Rafa. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is your name Ruben Rafael? Thank you so much, seriously. Thank you so much. I should put on my, let me go get my headphones so that I stop breathing alerts. I have it right here in the hands of Patrick. Oh, never mind, it's not here. I actually don't know where they are. Okay, so I just need to pay more attention. But thank you so much, Rafa. Thank you so much. Very, very kind of you. The Seeking deck video is hilarious. Thank you. Okay, so oh gosh, this is really bad. I mean, I do have traits, right? I have a shot at knocking out the Espion. Not a very good one, but a shot. I need a... Okay, if I Field Blower, I can Ultra Roll for Lele. And I don't have enough cards to do so. I'm just gonna trade again. Trade the fighting. Visualize, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Ah, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ruben. Thank you so much. Okay. What do I do here? Okay, I definitely want to play this, I think. And then I'm gonna parallel my opponent. And then, I mean, I probably won't end up attacking the Espion, I don't think, this turn. He just discards Lele here, of course. El Ricky, hola, ¿estás regresando a jugar? Y estás armando Buzzwole. Yo personalmente prefiero 4 B-String y 0 Max Elixir por ahora. Eso es lo que yo estoy utilizando. I think I'm gonna bench the Zygarde and I'm gonna Cynthia. Zygarde is a pretty big tank though. Ooh, so close. I think this is actually worth it. I don't want to power up Zygarde here. Getting that Float Stone was really good. OPG Ostrich, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Guys, we're getting closer to the Seeking emoji or the baby Puzzle emoji. Whichever one you like, you guys will get to vote which one you want. This is really cool. Thank you guys so much for the support. Really kind of you. Josh, thank you so much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. We're getting there. We are so few subscribers away. We are slowly getting there. Thank you guys so much. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, interesting. The double DCE for my opponent. Canadian Troll Games, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. We are 9 away. I miscounted earlier. We are exactly 9 sub points away from either Baby Buzzwole or Seeking. He-Man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Now it's 8. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I want to win this one for you guys. I definitely want to win this one for you guys. If I retreat into Zoroark, then I can pick up the DCE and the Field Blower, which seems good. That seems good to me. Thank you guys so much. You played the 4 B-String list? Patrick, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing once again. 7 months in a row. That's incredible. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, 7 away. We are 7 away. It's okay, Jules. Thank you so much. Okay, do I want to trade? I think I do. Jared, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for using your Twitch subscription with me. Thank you guys so much. 44. Okay, 6 more. 6 more. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna trade the N. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. We're so close. So close. Kingdra, Quagsire, and Resher and Infernape. Wow. I definitely had not heard of those decks until now. Okay, let's go with a Righteous Beating. And then what we can do next turn is presumably take down the Lele with our cell connector, right? That would be the ideal scenario. We do get end, that's fine. Wow, thank you guys so much. We're six subscribers away from getting the emoji. Only six, that's nothing. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, Miles, if you have the list for that or any link, we could take a look. I generally had not heard of King Draco Exire. Always put down Metal Energy. Indeed, visualize. That's good advice. Protísimo, ¿crees que sí va a haber un deck dominante con la nueva expansión? Sí, Buzzwole Lycanroc definitivamente va a ser de los o el mejor deck. Okay, so I have a decision to make here. Do I Acerola my Zoroark in order to take the knockout, as I mentioned? Espeon would be a pretty decent threat. I could also just Guzma knockout the Espeon, but I think I'm gonna go with the Acerola strat here. Gonna go with the Acerola. I'm gonna power up the Zygarde. This is like the more conservative play, because even with 4 energy, Psychic deals 120. I guess he needs a choice band. He needs to find one of his last 2 choice bands under item lock, which doesn't seem very easy to do at this point. So yeah, we'll see if it works. Those cards are from the Japanese Dragon Storm set. Yeah, like I know the cards are available, but the lists that you're mentioning. Okay, so Jules just said that if we get 5 more, they will subscribe to make sure that we get the 50 sub points for the new emoji, guys. So I guess technically we are 5 away. Yeah, technically we are 5 away. Okay, did my opponent hit Psychic Choice Band off of the Sycamore? If he didn't, now we can start a bunny chain. In theory, right? It looks like we're gonna be able to do a bunny chain. And we did lose the Float Stone, but the energy that we placed early on Tapu Lele might actually be very relevant. Ray, yeah, that would be so kind. Thank you. Durant, ¿qué deck te compras? Buzzrock o Malamar? Yo diría Buzzrock. Thoughts on taking out Parallel City and E-Hammer from Zoroark GRI and putting an extra Fairy and extra Max Potion? That seems solid. It increases consistency. Probably won't help you in beating. Buzzwole Lycanroc, but it would increase consistency, which is always good. Okay, so this was the ideal situation. Now we are going to be able to not only knock out the Espeon, we haven't played too many item cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. So what we can do, we can't knock out the Lele, but we can knock out the Espeon for sure. We can knock out the Espeon. I don't have the command, so BG Ostrich. But I can tell you, we are at 44 sub points. So, or 43 subscribers, because someone subscribed to the tier 2, so that counts as 2 sub points. Okay, we're gonna retreat. We're gonna use our GX attack here. However, we're first gonna Parallel City my opponent. We are first going to Parallel City here. Oh, I did have choice band, so I did have knockout on Lele. Oops. Oopsies. One more item card won't help us. I mean, won't hurt us, rather. And then I'll just get this guy to thin a little bit, and then the energy will once again go onto the Lele in case we can Guzma. And then Verdict GX, we get protection from literally nothing, but it's a just in case measure, right? With the choice band I should have knocked out the Lele and then kept the Espeon on the bench. That way it was not a threat. We would be 1 Guzma away from winning the match essentially, but this is fine. We have such a big lead that I don't think we're gonna struggle. And thank you so much, Alex, for for the nice comments. I try. Y por nada, Durant. My pleasure. When I get to 49, you will use my Prime sub. Okay, so 2 people have said that if we get to 49, they will subscribe. So we're technically 4 people away, I guess. Okay. DC here. And then I'm gonna start playing down everything in preparation for the upcoming like this trash challenge we can knock out with Zoroark, which should be fine. I could have retreated. Is Infernape 6 more counters? Yes, it is. The thing is, like, setting up a basic GX with a lot of energy and setting up a stage 2, that's not easy to do. Yeah, that's not easy to do. That's the issue that I would say would happen with the deck. Okay, so it's looking very good for us here. It's generally looking very, very good for us. But yeah, we have used Bonnie 0 times. I mean, obviously under ability lock, it's a lot harder to do. However, I don't know. That deck will literally just depend on setup. There we go. There's a victory, guys. So yeah, my opponent just struggled too much with our big HP Pokemon. The GX attack ended up being completely useless, honestly. In both matches, it'll be interesting to see, like, if you're able to get going early on against something like Puzzle Lycanroc. If you can actually chain those, it might be fine. But with 6 active changing effects on Puzzle Lycanroc decks, I don't know how good it will actually be. I was running triple Tapu Lele, so I'll show you guys the list. Like I said, I'm open to suggestions on what to change and what not. Baby Puzzle never made an appearance. Diancie never made an appearance. Maybe those are extra cards. Triple Parallel, double Bonnie, which we never used. A lot of energy as well. So yeah, this is the list that we used today. So don't go anywhere, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. However, if you're watching live on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We have upcoming Zoroark Dustmane, and the fighting type Lucario. So lots of fighting type decks showing up lately, and we are going to be going with the Garchomp first and then Zoroark Dustmane. Okay guys, so don't go anywhere. I will be right back.